Alrighty, welcome back to S2 Tournaments. Here we have a matchup between Ariandel and Cynic in the losers bracket finals. I'm once again here with my co-caster Sick Plays. What do you think going into this one? Of course. I mean, so far it's looked like a very bright start from Ariandel. Got the box done comfortably, been evading all the chains. Ultra just hasn't really been able to get anything going there.
Yeah, Ultra does find Nightlight over here trying to get back to... It looked like he was trying to go to the backside, but got hit by that rock. Gonna go towards, obviously, Shaq. Good pallet to drop and get that distance that he's so lost, obviously, after getting hit. And gonna decide mate. That looked like he was running straight to main. This is where all the players like to go in the beginning. And we're seeing Ruin actually come in valuable right now for eating that generator up.
Yeah, I mean, tried to cross over to the main building. Of course, that coincides with that gen in the mid map, so now Ultra just putting a lot of pressure onto multiple survivors. Does not want that mid gen to pop because that can be so important, especially with a 12 gen there as well. Can create some nasty 3 gens.
And we see that first gen already popping for Team Ariandel, getting on the scoreboard very quickly here.
Yeah, and still no downs yet. That chain just about hit a very strong chain. But still, with the amount of distance, doesn't cut it down. And now onto Water Tower is a very, very strong loop. And connecting it very well. Has he got the distance to make the window?
Ooh, he did, but it doesn't matter though. And we're going to be seeing the first down here for Ultra, which is really good. I was getting a little bit worried to wonder how much longer it was going to take for them to be able to get a first down, and Ultra does it, and no pain res, and then that generator is going to pop, which is unfortunate. It would have been very nice for him to get that pain res value with, on top of that, with Ruin as well too, but Ultra getting on the board as well again too with the first 3 points.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate it popped right at the second he got the hook. To be honest, I think we need to see more boxing space. Actually, Magic going into the save here and getting it just for a tag, which is pretty strong now. The tunnel out's going to be delayed a lot, but it is a free down until a Magic, so we'll see if Ultra decides to tunnel or just take the pain res.
Yeah, you would think he would opt into going for the pain res now. Second hook, very quick down there. They did have to go for the trade-in, but not too bad though, Brett, if you got 2 gens already done.
Oh, definitely not at all. Ideal. I think the Magic saw the opportunity, but it wasn't as good as originally thought. Probably wasn't planning to go down as quickly, but not the worst situation ever, because at the same time, Ultra has now lost the tunnel out, and La Magic will be a new one. So kind of resetting it.
Yeah, and we see the on-hook coming right here as Ultra was checking around the shack area to see if any survivors... Looked like he was looking to see if any survivors were getting set up for the on-hook, and they did get it right as soon as he went to shack. So another great on-hook. Lee Magic still hit with broken status from Forced Penance. Able to get the pallet down, but this is a very unsafe pallet. Nightlight will be taking a hit here no matter what. He'll just need to W key towards main and get Ultra off his back, which he does. Going towards Hangman now on... It looks to be Hardwell here. No balance landing.
And instantly to notice that Ultra's just completely given up on all tunnel outs and a very nice blind coming through. So at this point, I think he's just kind of playing for pain res hooks, get the fresh hooks down. And it's an interesting way to play, but I mean, maybe it will pay off. I did slow down.
Yeah, we see the survivors right there going in for a heal, trying to get the reset. While Hardwell is trying his best to keep all the pressure off of them and on him. And we see the box being worked on. Ultra looked like he might have went for it, but realized that he was a little bit too far. Let's see how he continues here. We see the 3rd generator popping already too as well.
I mean, Hardwell's just doing so good in this chase. Coming off of the gallows, imagine to the bottom side for this long. It's definitely impressive. And looks like he will finally be going down. Definitely slowed Ultra down a lot. Third stage coming through, third fresh hook as well. Still gave a lot of time to get those third gen done. And the reset off in time, so definitely valuable.
Yeah, not a bad start. Ultra's doing a great job so far and gonna add another 3 points to the board as he continues going on against Team Ariandel. Catches Johan up top. Those chains, man, just slow him down so much. He's gonna get the hit and probably opt to go right back towards on hook. If they're trying to get it, it doesn't look like they might. They might just... Oh, yep, we do see Nightlight slowly but surely getting set up for that. Looks like iPick is gonna be going for the box here. And we have Lee Magic on another generator. So Nightlight's gonna have to be careful. Does not want to get caught lurking by Ultras, because then they would be another trade. And they still haven't found Ruin either.
I mean, the gen split isn't the most favorable to him. At the same time, they're not too far away from each other. Like, they're far enough away to not be a 3-gen, but close enough to connect a little bit. So, definitely not the worst pick spot at all. They would sit in this corner and kind of defend all of them.
Oh, and as soon as he goes for the for the breaking pallet, Nightlight comes in and gets the trade, and does get hit with forced penance, but still is able to W key away and gets Hardwell before the second stage comes in. So now, instead of this being a death at 2 generators, it's only going to be a second hook state. Very nice from Nightlight, waiting very patiently for Ultra to do something like that, to come in and get the on hook.
The timing was perfect, to be fair, but now they're down 2 injured survivors, and if you see, the chain hunt is close to getting going. So it looks like Ultra is trying to get a snowball going, but that life is definitely not going to help. Very well played by Magic to get out of that situation. I think still might end up getting hit. Or not, actually, going to pressure the box.
I came.
And obviously it is an injured survivor, so maybe can capitalize on this.
Yeah, if I'm Ultra right now, I'm probably going to go back to where Hardware was, which he did just get picked up. Unfortunately, Lee Magic was the only person that wasn't injured, so I think that's why Ultra decided to teleport to the box, maybe catch a survivor in a position to where they had nothing to work with. But that wasn't the case. They were right next to main, so they were able to, you know, get away with that freely. And does he make it to the... Oh, he doesn't. What is Ultra's going to do here? I think he's going to decide... Yep, he does decide to go for the pickup here and just get the extra hook state.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think preventing all gens from popping is kind of out of reach. Definitely out of reach, saying that. Yeah, it's trying to build up the stage as much as possible. Ideally, Ultra will be on the hunt right now for Nightlight. He wants that fresh hook, would be the most stages possible. Nightlight had adrenaline, so it's going to be a little more difficult than he thinks. And the unhook coming through soon as Ultra leaves, so a lot of pressure right now.
Yeah, his best bet. Oh, he's going to have to defend these gates. He does find Johan. I pick here. Is he able to make something happen with the aura reading right there? He was able to make the right play, and he goes down, and we see... Is that Lee Magic? Yes, going for the door and doesn't quite get it. He's going to be able to put some pressure. But it does look like they're going to be on the other door, and that's where Lee Magic is running to as we speak. Another hit. Is it going to be enough to stop her?
Good chain, I don't know. I think they're going to need the support to make it to the gate, but wins the main game. Is it enough distance?
And Johan does
They've
get
actually
picked up.
gone and pick up iPick.
Yeah, they did. They had to, that must have been a double pick. And they're going to get that door open 100%.
Something like that.
Ooh, he doesn't want to hook too close to the door. He's going to be forced to have to go all the way over here. Just in case if they try to go for the on-hook a little bit further away from the door.
Yeah, I mean, I think they can get this out, honestly, if they reset. And obviously get the box first. A little bit of work to do. With the gate being this close, I think they can get the Magic out here. But it is very risky, of course. It's only for one extra stage. Nightlight, not wanting to be forced out, is going to get injured as well. And gets forced out anyways, so... Not ideal at all if they want to get the Magic now.
Yep, Nightlight does
Very
leave.
well played by Ultra.
Okay, everybody does
They
leave
do
here.
pick the outs. Still though, 5 stages is a very strong survivor result.
Yep, score's going to be 15-21 in Ariandel's favor. Alright guys, we will be getting set up with the next game as soon as we are ready. We appreciate everybody being here. We will be right back. Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. We have an exciting matchup coming in here. We have Cynic versus Ariandel. We have Ariandel killing right now against Cynic survivors. And the first matchup was pretty good. It was 15-21 in Ariandel's favor. So all they have to do is just, you know, give that same outcome here and just do a little bit better than what Ultras did for Team Cynic, and they can win this first set out of this best of 5. And I'm here with my co-caster, Brett. What's your predictions for this game?
I mean, I think it all depends on the early game. I feel like Cenobite's early game is his strongest, especially with experienced killers knowing the box spawn. But in this one, actually, Angels has picked up straight away and gets it down comfortably, so not ideal for iPick. But chase onto Nini here, and very early first hit, so maybe he can make up for that with a quick down.
Yeah, I feel like the survivors are going to... I don't even remember him breaking that door. What the hell? I think we're going to be seeing a head-on play here, maybe? No head-on.
Surprise me.
Maybe over here at these lockers right now. This is a good first chase, though. Like, obviously, you know survivors are going to be using the hell out of main in the beginning of the matchups, and we do see a head-on play.
Very clutch one as well.
Yep.
If that wasn't there, Nini would have been down instantly, and now gives them the distance to go all the way to Shack. Now is all of the bottom side to play with at their free will, so really extending this chase out along in this early game is getting the scary territory for iPick now.
Yeah, for sure. I've been seeing a lot of teams recently, well, for a while too, I could say that, you know, get set up with that head-on play, because main is just so powerful, and when you have the ability to use a head-on too, you see what happened there. Nini should be down, and iPick should already have the first hook of the game, but that doesn't happen, and now he's forced to have to leave the injured player, Nini, which is already healed up and now on Claudette. Lusty, let's see how he continues playing this. Oh, he might go for this insane mind game. I don't know if Lusty's gonna bite for that. Let's see. Ooh, quite doesn't. Finds the box,
Yeah,
though.
I mean, I've really liked...
Very
just
big.
about to say, I really like how Cynic have played. And now it's a completely new challenge with the box in play. Pain Hunt activate, it makes everything 10 times harder. So we'll see if they can handle it like they've handled this early game.
Yeah, and we see the first generator coming out, but it might be our first down. Let's see. No, not quite yet.
We've got Angels in support there. I think the body box is going to come through.
Yes, it is, and they're just going to extend this first down even longer. But Lusty's going to have to be careful, because both of them and Angels... Let's see how iPick plays this. They don't got much to work with. The box is being worked on. Oh, if we saw
like
another head-on... If we would have saw another head-on play, that would have been insane there.
Yeah, but I think Cynic played that early game really well, supporting each other and just taking every chase in net to main, which is exactly what you need to do, just on DDS in general, not even just Cenobite, because of how powerful it is, and we've seen that in this early game, how powerful it can be. So they've set themselves up really nicely to try fight for this tough win con, but that is a insane chain onto Lusty.
Yeah, and we see Nini here to take a hit, but now they're both injured. The only one that's not is Ultras. Angel's getting unhooked right now. Another great chain. And we see a down on Nini. Nice.
Down. One thing to note is this game's gone on for a while, but only one gen has popped. And I think that is mainly because of how much Cynic have been supporting each other. So while it's been extending chases,
not much
pressure
gens.
has kind of suffered.
Yeah.
So.
And you got to have a good balance between both of it. If you're not getting any gens done, like as you can see, all three people are not even on generators right now.
Yeah. It's a really difficult thing to balance, and I'm just not sure if Cynic have the balance right now, but maybe they do. They've got a generator snuck away somewhere with some decent pressure, but I mean, to keep iPick under 5 stages at this point, it's gonna take a lot.
Let's see how they do here.
Right now, just does still kind of have a 3-gen around the gallows as well. Keep it in that 9 corner, which is a dead zone, could be very difficult to deal with later on if iPick decides to hold it. And the box going off, that looks like a pretty dangerous position. I think maybe Ipic could snipe this, but doesn't decide to go for it. Yeah, there's no reason he can't just sit back right now and camp this to death, because he's in basement and protect all the gens in the 3-gen. It's a really strong setup right now for Ipic.
Yeah, and getting that early tunnel out. Well, I wouldn't say early, right? But as long as he can get that tunnel out there, and then get another down, this could be really good for him, especially depending on how the end game goes.
Yeah, and of course, with the death, that would lead him at 4 stages. And only 2 stages in the 3v1 to take the win con. Which is... I wouldn't say a job, but it's not the hardest thing to do.
Yep, and we see them working on main right now. Looks like Lusty was trying to go for the on hook, but that's not gonna happen. Yep, and Quentin gonna be over there.
That's a vital gen for them to pop. It breaks the 3-gen, and if they get this trade off in time, it would be very nice as well. Things are actually kind of changing, I think, here.
Oh
Lusty
god, it
taking
is.
the trade. Nini needs to get out of there. If Nini can get out safely, I think this is very favourable to Cynic. Oh, I don't think... No, it's not enough, sadly, but... Very good attempt. Nini's gonna die. I don't think they're gonna... Oh, actually, no, the S comes through. Nini's not gonna die. No, I've going back to the basement, taking Lusty. Obviously, would have preferred to take the tunnel out, but... At the end of the day, a fresh hook in basement. But the survivors have to save and get out if they want the win con. I mean, you can never complain at that.
No, never, for sure.
Now pressure in. Ultra in a pretty bad position as well.
We're seeing the box being worked on, but Ipic really doesn't care about that.
I think the main job right now is just to prevent the unhook happening, but it has happened. Someone's stuck in there now. Ipic's body blocking for his life, trying to not let them out of the basement. And it's working well. That's just a lot of time, but nice body block by Angels, but it's not enough to get to the pallet. Lusty tried to crawl to it as well, but it's not in range. Yeah, the Lusty going straight back on the hook again. So close to getting out of there, but the basement is too powerful against Cenobite.
Yeah, 100%. I'm just checking something real quick.
Ooh, good. Seems like, I mean, Nini's actually just got a free unhook here, so...
Yeah, they don't got much pressure either on the generators.
Yeah, this chase right now need to stay up for a decent amount of time. 5 stages. On fresh hooks, they might have taken the win, but I'm not quite sure on the scoring. Still, cannot afford a down, otherwise it will be the win guaranteed for Ipic. Very nice body block actually by Nini, keeping them up a little bit longer, just trying to buy as much time as possible to get this last gen done. And Ultra making his way back round the main building again. Just about gets the chain, and now Ultra has a long way to go to get to anything. I don't know if there's any support, but there needs to be, because he's not going to make that window.
Oh, they tried.
Oh.
Ultra's fresh hook too.
So unfortunate. Lusty came in for it, but just 1 second too late. And now Ultra getting hooked 6 stages. That secures the first set win. Ariandel, I believe.
I think you are correct.
And still a long, long way to go though. Best of 5, so.
Yeah, so it can go anywhere. And next we have Singularity coming in, so that's going to be interesting. I always love watching Singularity games. Ooh, and almost gets it, but doesn't.
Yeah, Ultra doing a really good job on this pallet for what it is. Oh.
That last generator should be popping any second now.
Losty and also doing a good job of distracting. It's been a while since IPIC's gone to the generators. You gotta think, surely.
Yep.
There we go. It's to the end game. I mean, they've definitely not built themselves a bad result at all. They've done a really good job on the survivor side, just not enough for the tough win con.
No, the score right now is 37 Ariandel and 30 for Cynic overall in this set. So 7 points that differentiate this, but let's just see how it goes, because if they escape, it could be a difference. So hold on 1 second.
4 escapes. Yeah, I think that actually would do it for them if they got a 4 out.
Yeah, but if he gets 1 kill here, it's over with. I'm almost positive.
The pressure's on for IPIC. In 1 kill, the gates are open.
Yeah.
But no edge comes through.
It does,
And
too.
Nini in the edge trap.
Nini is death hook, so unfortunately it couldn't be like somebody like that has, you know, only 1 hook state like Ultra or something, but still a kill with another extra 2 points.
Yeah, no chance for Cynic to come back and save Nini. Dying on the hooks, securing a 1k7 result for IPIC. And the first set win for Ariandel. And this was Cynic's pick as well, so very, very strong start. But maybe we'll see if Cynic can come back in the second set, get things swinging in their favor finally.
Yeah, we will have to see. We will be right back, guys, as soon as we get this next game set up. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys drop a follow on the stream. And we do appreciate everybody that is here. And we're excited for the rest of these games. We will be right back.
And we are back for the second set of this matchup between Ariandel and Cynic. And they're currently 1-0 up, and Cynic looking to bounce back. If Nightlight has anything to say about it, it will be 2-0 going into the Singularity set. And what are you thinking about the build mainly, I'm thinking?
Well, this build right here, it is interesting. You do see Rapid Brutality, right? And we don't commonly see Rapid Brutality being used. And don't get me wrong, it is a good perk, but it's very situational too of how much value you're gonna get, because as it does last for 5 seconds, most of it is being recovered, like when you get to cooldown for hitting somebody. But Sloppy Butcher is obviously really good with Singularity. You know, having his biopods all around the map, locking down certain areas, and able to, you know, could stop potential heals too. We've seen many of times. Me and you, Brad, specifically have seen where, like, you know, Sloppy Butcher is just a game changer in the outcome of certain things, like by teams not getting enough heals off, or getting interrupted. So it is going to be interesting to say. And like you said, Nightlight, if he has anything to say about this, it's going to be a 2-0 with this. He's going to try to play his very best. And was able to get the break on the pallet and get the hit on Angels. First down already. Very nice from Team Ariandel here.
Sure, and I think one thing to note actually is being on Groaning Storehouse, there's not the most 3-gens compared to DDS where the other places usually played, so I feel like with Nightlight we see a lot, he does go for that 3-gen playstyle, just tees it, locks it down instantly and stays on it, but he can't really do this hit, so it'll be interesting to see how he decides to play instead of his main way. And with that early unhook, going for this tunnel out, gonna need a long chase to be able to make up for that.
Yeah, that was a very quick unhook there. We'll see how Nightlight capitalizes on this. He's able to make anything happen. He does have the biopod over to the left there on that shack side, so if he was able to not get that hit there with the biopod, he would have just easily been able to go to his camera and get it done there. And we should be seeing a down here. Angels hugging it tightly, but it's not going to be enough. And we do see the down. Now maybe Nightlight, yep. Nightlight getting set up, already, you know, transferring over the infection. That was really nice of him right there. Oh my goodness. Was able to get the TP on Ultra and another hit. Rapid Brutality allowing him to catch up too as well.
This is very close to the shack as well, so does get the down through the pallet. With 2 on the floor. Does decide just to pick Ultra up instead. I imagine Cynic have rotated to pick Angels up, but there's a lot of slowdown happening right now, especially that hook right on that highly pressured gen. That's going to regress a lot in the time being.
Yes, that was insane. The fact that he was able to get the TP off too on Ultras, you know he wasn't allowing that. He wasn't trying at least to not allow that to happen, and it does. And he was able to get so much pressure there with 2 players down in the beginning. 1 generator pop. I don't know if there's much progress on any other generators. Nightlight doing a fantastic job back at Shaq, trying to get this easy tunnel out. And let's see if he's able to. Right back on it. It's such a great spot, too. He knows exactly what angles he needs to attack from.
And it's right in the tree as well, so unless you've gotten hit by it before,
Oh my goodness.
not going to see it, and does punish Ultra again, going down. I mean, has lost the tunnel out, so...
Yeah, but now Ultras is going to be on second hook. So now that, there you go,
true,
it's right fast, so it's back on Ultras now.
It's just a lot of pressure on the survivors right now. I don't think their gen pressure is going to be too high. It's had to do a lot of rotations, a lot of healing.
Yeah, look, all three of them aren't even on generators.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, that light's kind of extended now. It does give an opportunity for them to maybe get a free pole, as Lusty's going in for it now. And yeah, Nightlight nowhere near, so it is going to be a completely free pole. And now it is all on Ultra to try and get this chase going as long as possible. Kind of use the speed boost to cut off Nightlight, and
that's not
just
bad.
about,
That's not bad.
yeah.
Yeah, because he still got
It's
the
the
extra
speed
distance
boost from it, so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is very interesting.
This main building can be tricky.
This is so intense right now because it really does depend on how long Ultras last here. And we've seen Angels in the background coming in with the remote to get rid of it. And he does, and now he's on Angels. Ultra able to slip away from this. Angels did a great job there getting it off of his teammates' back and then taking chase here. But he's still looking around trying to catch Ultras in one of these cameras, which would be devastating for Team Cynic.
Yeah, I think the key for Cynic right now to get back into this one is just to hide Ultra, get him held up, and make sure Nightlight never sees him at one point. So then they avoid the death and can play as long as possible for survivors up, because that one extra can truly help. And as we see, Ultra has been reset. Very nice job, as Chase will now be onto Nini in the main build.
Ooh, Nini making very good use of that weak window right there to be able to stop Nightlight from getting that hit early on, and still does get hit, but makes distance, gets the vault right, but she needs to hurry up before she gets teleported to on. Nightlight just has the most optimal places to put these biopods at, and able to pressure survivors, even if they have the ability to take it off their back.
Yeah, and we did see the support there coming in. They got rid of the biopod from it, the EMP, but it's not enough, and Nini going down either way. That's now the fourth stage with only one gen being popped, so gen pressure's looking pretty rough right now for Cynic. Gotta hope they have some decent pressure somewhere.
Okay, so they do have a little bit right here from Angels, and okay, yep, and Ultra, so they do have two gens being worked on, but still, if he could just hang out here, yes, two generators pop, but then Nini and Ultras will both be on death hook if they don't get a good trade coming up soon. And we might be seeing Lusty getting set up for that, or Angels.
Yeah, I mean, Cynic are taking their time with everything. I feel like it's starting to get a little too low. Pressure's slowly building, stages are building. Now Ultra and Chase. I don't think they're going to make the pallet either. They're going to get the tag. And nearly getting ever closer to second stage. You've got to hope they get that on hook, and they do. Now Ultra's got to keep it going as long as possible. Obviously is dead on hook.
Oh no.
So this is a absolutely key chase, yeah. Hopefully there's someone around to support, because only has a double window now. Like going for the mind games. Ultra reading them well, gets a decent amount of distance now, stuck on a pretty rough 50. Wins it actually though.
No!
But the biopod comes through and he gets grabbed.
Oh.
A valiant effort from Ultra. But just about couldn't squeeze his way through that window.
Able to get that very great tunnel out, and then Nini will be second hook as well too. Same with Angels too. No, Angels is only first hook. Never mind. It's still insane gameplay right now from Nightlight. The way he has his biopod set up, he's just able to pressure survivors in so many different ways. He chases them, and then he can switch to it, and they run right into it, just like right here. I think Angels knew he had no choice but to allow him to do that so he can get the extra vault. But he will be going down. Let's see what survivors are doing.
Yeah, now going into the 31. Nightlight really going for it. Wants to end in here. They always get the pickup though. Nightlight I'm sure is on his way back, trying to get that quick down back onto Nini.
Yeah.
Ooh, may actually just go back and pick Angels, but
I think Nightlight's just trying to put the pressure on him and making him to where they're forced to have to remove, you know, the biopod off their back. But Angel's still down. 3v1 already starting here, and Nightlight just putting up the pressure.
yeah, I mean, I'm really not sure how Cynic played this at this point, just because, especially a basement hook. I mean, they're going to want one on generator, one trucking for pole. The way Singularity has that widespread pressure, it was so difficult just to operate that to perfection.
Seriously.
And as we see, Nini getting caught in the rotation. Not able to full TP, just the biopod activated. So better than nothing. Still, it's just so hard to make any movements away from the camera. But actually, Lusty has snuck into the basement. Somehow, away from nowhere. Nightlight trying to defend it now. Can they get out?
Can they?
I mean, Angel's going down. Angel's dead on hook as well. Lusty was able to make it out. Angels just couldn't get away. Nightlight looking to finish the job, searching. Mainly for Nini, obviously the injured survivor. Wants to end it at 4k3, which would
be
secure
insane.
the set, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely, yeah. Like, anything can happen, but against a great team like Ariandel, like, it is going to be hard, because when you get this kind of win con for your survivor team, you come in with a different mindset, like, you know, like a lot of less stress on you, and you're able to perform very well without no pressure at all, because all you gotta do is pop 3 generators and it's over. But this generator is close to being popped. Nightlight knows that, sets up 2 biopods there, and does see, I think that was Lusty, if I'm not mistaken. They still haven't came in
I
for,
believe it was.
Angels yet at all.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. But been in that main building for a while, so I think just sitting there, maybe trying to find an opportunity to pick up on Angels. But now Nightlight has information, trying to buy enough time for Lusty to get the gen, but the teleports come through. Now Lusty injured, forced away from the generator. I highly doubt Nightlight's going to let Lusty back into that area. And now that is looking like a down on Nini as well. Nowhere to go.
Oh my goodness.
Nightlight has eyes on Lusty, knows where the area he was. This could be the 4k3 coming up.
Yeah, and I think he opted to pick up Nini. Maybe has a scorch hook? No, just get the extra points. Why not? This is amazing.
I think
he's at already 17 points for Ariandel.
Yeah. Now 2 injured survivors. So much visuals with the cameras, as we see there. In court now.
Oh, not.
They don't get the teleport though. Oof, that was so close. That would have been pretty
but
rough.
Still gets the mark though with the other camera. That's so nice. Now Lusty has to be very careful too. Yeah, and Lusty has to be careful. Nervous to go even over there, just because if he does and gets teleported on it, it's gonna be horrible. It'd be a. Ooh. And he does!
This is playing risk with it. Gets the teleport, and it's looking like it's just going to be a down. Right next to where the only high pressure gen is.
Yep, and Nini does die.
5 Angels as well. Yeah, that looks like game over for Cynic. Nightlight's widespread pressure was just too much, and they just couldn't really build much pressure around the board.
Yeah, and it appears to be. Wow, insane, honestly.
Machine integrity, 43%.
Sealing the deal on the 4k3. And now Ariandel in a prime position to get a 2-0 lead, which would be huge. Just based on the fact Cynic would have to win every set after this one. They do. Obviously, 4k4, 4k5. I mean, it would take a miracle, but maybe Cynic can pull off. Just maybe. It's been done before.
Yeah,
And
it's just
we
very
will see if
it's
they do
harder
it
with
very
the higher
strongly.
tier teams that we have. Oh, Lusty does have a journal now.
With the cam setups though, I don't know if it's possible. Oh, yeah. Finds Lusty lurking. And now it is just inevitable, really. For the 360 biopods styling on them.
Yeah.
And it worked. It paid off. Got the down. Now finally secures the 4K3. Just an insane result, truly. Ariandel have been pretty flawless throughout this matchup so far.
Yeah, for sure. And we're going to be getting set up with the second game of this Singularity set. Very good gameplay from Nightlight. It was honestly crazy how great of pressure he had with his biopods and just knew exactly where to place them. Alright guys, we will be right back with this next game in just a moment after we see these perks. Alright, welcome back everybody. Unfortunately, Bread had to leave, so now I'm going to be solo casting for the rest of these games. It is going to be very hard for Team Cynic to come back from such a great game on Nightlight for Team Ariandel. But anything can happen in these tournaments, and that is what makes them so exciting. But it's just very hard with such a high-caliber team. But we'll see what Ultra can do. He's done some amazing things before. But all it is in this, I would say with Singularity, having the optimal placements of your biopods and being able to, you know, mark survivors like this is such a great pressure for this killer. And as we're gonna see, Lee Magic already taking the first chase here. Ultra's gonna try to fastest as he can and get it down quickly. Not able to secure that first hit. Lee Magic won that mind game, but Ultras was able to get the teleport on top of that pallet and breaks it and forces Lee Magic to continue moving. Can't stay at the loop no longer and does get on iPick here at the main. Does use the window there, trying to make as much distance. I don't think there is. Oh, just in the nick of time, but not close enough to be able to get the drop, and does get hit. iPick needs to be careful not to get marked by this biopod. Ultras was really trying to get it, but can't quite get it, and Aura was able to get out, but was able to find her from a different biopod and gets the grab. First down going very quickly. Very nice here from Ultra. Will that be a pain rush stack? And yes, it will be, as he's getting the first 3 points on the board. Fantastic job so far. Let's see what the survivors are doing now. That Ultras was able to get the first hook. Ace is about to get caught. And he does. Already infected. Gets the TP. Decides to go back straight for the on hook, which is very smart here because they are going for it. Does get it. Gonna try to wait for the BT to die down and then... Nice. We see a first pop coming in. Okay, still just immense pressure all over the board. Ariandel is definitely feeling it. 2 survivors are marked with the infection. Nightlight looks like he's trying to come in and take a hit, but does, okay. It looked like he was going to get the teleport, but obviously iPick does not have the infection on the biopod on his back. Catches Hardwelled over there too by Shaq. A lot of pressure going on, but still only 1 hook so far. So it's still going both ways. And Lee Magic gets teleported on. Oh, nice fake there and made Ultras bite for it. But still gonna get hit here regardless. But still, such a great fake there. Does get the teleport. Lee Magic doesn't have enough time to get the biopods off his back. Does the double vault do something? No. Lee Magic doesn't bite for it. Does get the biopod off the back, but I don't think it really matters here. No, it doesn't. We're going to be seeing our down on Lee Magic. Nightlight still hasn't been reset yet. Maybe Hardwell and them are off in the distance. Ooh, it looked like he was trying to cleanse his ruin, and Ultra gets the tag, but
78%.
and we'll get the hook and be able to teleport there. Maybe, right? Yeah? Oh no! They faked him! They were able to get the cleanse. Very nice. Ruin is out of play. This is really big. So a lot less pressure now from Ultra's side because of the fact that they were able to make that play and destroy that camera. That was really nice. Still not able to mark any survivors from the pile pods that he has. We saw Laura was on that generator I picked. Ooh, almost got a mark there. Not quite. Hardwell is staying away from the area to get marked, but does get tagged. Alright, let's see how we continue playing. Looking around, trying to get as much mark. He does get the mark on Laura, but I would assume that she does have a remote to get the biopods off. Lee Magic about to hit second state, and he does. Is he able to? Yes! Able to get it at the last second. That's very nice. We should see some survivors rotating in to get Lee Magic off the hook. And we do. Sloppy Butcher hasn't came into play yet. I mean, obviously slower resets, but nothing game-changing just yet. Still have only one generator done. Ariandel has to be able to pop some generators very soon. We did see one that was close to being done. And as we said, and that wasn't even the one I was talking about. Yep, and they did. Caster's Curse at its finest. Gets the break from the pallet, from the TP on iPick, but not quite able to get any closer to him. iPick's gonna be able to loop around the shack a little bit more. He decides to push off. Maybe has a pallet to work here between these rocks, and does. Forces Ultra to kick it. It looked like Hardwell was getting set up to get the biopod off the back, but iPick goes down. 2 generators left. This is gonna be the 4th hook for the matchup. Oh, was able to get that last second tag there. Very nice. I can see Hardwell not too far from the hook distance. I picked it on second stage. Nightlight working on the generator. Not much progression there. Blue Magic main as well too. We're gonna see a kick here. Let's see how Ultras continues playing this on. Another 2 points on the board for his team. Not a bad tag. Switching the cameras very fast. Able to get the teleport on the Magic. Decides to kick the generator and go back for the hook. Oh, he doesn't have any camera set up to mark to get rid of the given the infection. I'm sorry, guys. Very nice fakes from Ace. Gonna try to make this chase as long as possible. Takes the first hit. Hardwell pushing away. Gonna get the tag. Very nice. Gonna be back in main on Nia. Lee Magic pre-dropping the pallet. And we see the, another generator pop. Only one left, and we've seen progression on them. One in main. Does get a tag on Lee Magic. 3 survivors injured. Oh, and the last generator pops. Still going to be on Lee Magic. This is a fresh hook state, if I'm not mistaken. Or am I wrong? No, I am wrong. I was thinking of Nightlight. Oh, wait, Nightlight tried to come in for the save. but not quite the angle it looked like it was going to be for a second. And it's going to be a 1K for Team Cynic, but just not quite enough to be able to make this game in their favor and win the set. It is going to be Ariandel winning the set here as well too. All right, guys, we will be back with the next game as soon as we're ready, going into our third set. Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have an exciting matchup. This is going to be the third set of Cynic versus Ariandel, and right now this is do or die for Team Cynic. They need to win this set because it is best of 5, and this is the third set. So if Ariandel secures this, it will be a 3-0 sweep for the grand finals of the losers bracket. And we do appreciate everybody that's here. If you guys are watching these games and interested in being a staff member or anything like that, we do have a staff application inside of our Discord, !Discord. And we hope you guys enjoy these games. And make sure you drop a follow, !YT. We see Nightlight. Oh, and we already see Ruin getting taken out very quickly, very fast too. And great placement of the turret there to be able to get Ultra out of his power. We know how, insanely good these turns can be if you have them in the right position. Now, Nightlight did take a hit. Oh, Bloodlust 1 going away too. You can see that Ariandel's doing a very good job with these turrets. And Nightlight did get hit, but was able to get the pressure off of him. And now Ultra is going to be going for, it looks to be iPick here. Oh, gets the stun. Very nice. It looks like Ultra's now going to be able to get back into his power, but has to be worried about these turrets. Doesn't want to get taken out of his power again. Going to decide to break the door on main and then push back over here next to the Carnival. Another... Oh, wow. Sorry, I thought we saw another turret over there. I was about to be, like, insanely impressed. We're going to be seeing a hit on Lee Magic. Almost got the blind there. You couldn't even hear it until the last second. But that pallet has already been broken. And not going to be able to do nothing. And gets the grab on Lee Magic. Going to be the first hook here. We see some progression in main. We see Nightlight getting set up, it looks to be. And iPick getting pushed off the generator. Not good. Our first hook will be coming in. And it will be a pain res. 3 points on the board for Team Cynic. Another turret coming in. We see more progression coming. Gonna start working on that generator. Very interesting decision from iPick. Somebody's gonna have to get set up for this unhook as it was such a quick down. It'd be more than likely that Ultra's gonna just camp this out and get that second hook state and then keep continuing pressuring. Hardwell almost got another. The first generator popped. Almost said another. Blast Mine put on that generator, so if he does come over there and kicks it, we'll see Blast Mine coming in. Yep, our first generator will be popping in just a second. And our second hook state should be coming in any second too. And it will be our second state. Gonna get hit with Blast Mine. That should be enough to get the on hook too, and that's exactly what Ariandel does. Oh no, Ultra missing that tail whip is unfortunate. That should have been a free hit. It's not. Does get the hit on Nightlight, but going straight for, it looks Lee Magic, right? Yeah, because he just got the hit on Nightlight. Yep, Nia getting chased here. Okay, Lee Magic just staying alive as long as possible, allowing his teammates to get as much pressure on these generators, and we'll see another one popping. Nice tail whip from Ultra. It's gonna be our second generator. And that will be the first tunnel out. And another down. Sorry, guys, I was updating the score. Okay, there's our third generator popping. Here, a pre-drop. Gonna come in and probably kick the generator and get hit with Blast Mine once again. Does get the pick up on Nightlight, but knew the eye pick was going to come straight back in and go for the generator. He's going to decide to chase him now. Let's get the tail whip. 2 survivors injured now. No value out of forced hesitation just yet, which would be interesting to see if we can get something to happen here in this 3v1 situation with 2 generators left. This will be the 3rd survivor injured. Ultra is just spreading the pressure but not getting any downs just yet. And does get it last second. Gonna decide to go push over here. Looks like he might be opting in and try to protect the small 3-gen. I don't know. There's not a 3-gen there. Gonna be seeing our... One second. My bad about that. We are back now, and we see the chase for Hardwell and the 4th generator pop in here. Still, only one more hook state has been added since then. Gonna try to push the main and make something out of this window vault. Oh my goodness, that turret being there, now he's not gonna be able to get the tail whip that easily now, and he's gonna make so much distance from that. Very nice placement of that turret. That if that turret wasn't there, we would have saw another down that quick. But they live to fight another day. Which is very good here. Let's see what the other survivors are doing. Oh, they're doubling up on that generator, and I don't think if Ultra doesn't have a pain res hook here for Hardwell, then it's a GG's. They're gonna pop that last gen, and he does. But even then, he's gonna have to be very quick with this teleport. he gonna be able to push him off in time? He did. He was able to push him off. We hear footsteps in main. It looks like iPick's going to be staying back. Let's see if iPick's going to be staying back and just finishing the last generator. Yep. This looks exactly how it's going to be. This is such a weak pallet for Xeno too against him. We do see that last generator pop. Another turret too as well, so has something to work with. Maybe not going to have to take the M2. And then we see Hardwell taking the second hook state. Oh, and Claudette goes down. Nightlight made the chase as long as he could. Getting the on hook from iPick for Hardwell. Right now, score 16-15. Looking to see if anybody's gonna go for Nightlight. Hardwell getting on one of the doors. iPick looks like he might be trying, but I don't think they are. They're just gonna opt in and let him die. I would assume so. That will be the second hook state for Nightlight. They try to come for it. Nah, they're deciding to go out. That was a very interesting match. Will Ariandel be able to make the same thing happen here? That is the question. Alright guys, we will be back with the next match as soon as we are ready. The total score for that will be 20 for Ariandel and 19 for Cynic. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to be able to come back from this. Alright, let's get to it. We are in our second match of our third set. This is do or die for both teams. If Ariandel can win this game, then they will move on to the grand finals in the winner's bracket against Elysium. But if Cynic can close this out and somehow win this set, we will have to go to another set. And if they win that set, we'll be going to another set. So we'll see though. Right now, they've been intense matchups. It's been close here and out, maybe besides the Singularity set, but still, we catch Lusty at the very beginning of this matchup at main. Let's see how he is able to do this. Does get the balanced landing value, so going to be able to get out of distance for Nightlight to want to even chase this match in this matchup. So decides to leave and goes on top of main, knowing where somebody will be at, which is going to be Ultra. Need to be careful. Does get hit with the tail. Going to be W keying maybe towards the corrupted side. Yep, that's what we see, which is very good. Is the survivors the ability to work on generators. And does get hit with the flamethrower. Not enough to knock him out of his power, though. Not quite enough. Okay, now that's enough. Doing a great job on this first chase. Nightlight just deciding to go away and go and pressure the generators that have no corruption on them. Sees nobody there. Oh my god, he got footsteps, and I think that's on Quentin. That could be. And no, it's not. Oh, it is. I'm sorry. Oh, and does get the hit on Angel's pre-drop stick shack pallet. Now they have to split up. They're going to have to be very careful. Oh, and this is such a great spot for Nightlight to be able to use his tail, and he does. Ultra goes down. What are the survivors doing? Okay, Lusty has Jen almost popped, and so does Nini. This is not bad at all. The actual fact that they were able to prolong this a little bit longer is very good. We will be seeing the first points going up on the board for Nightlight. And our first generator popping. Another turret coming in, harassing Nightlight. Not enough to knock him out of his power. And another generator popping. We were expecting this. Doesn't get the tail whip. They do get the unhook. For some reason. It's not telling me how many hooks Nightlight has. If I'm not mistaken, Nightlight only has one hook so far. And does get it on Ultra. Rolling down again. Yep, there we go. Now we can see the second hook stayed on Ultra. And that was a pain rest, so there we go. We're going to be seeing our first pain rest coming in. Once again, getting Nightlight still out of his power. So not much effect there. Going to be taking the Killer Shack Jin. And they do get the on-hook on Ultra. But he's going to have to be careful. You're going to have to make this chase last as long as possible so that they can win this set. Not enough to knock him out of his power, but they should have another turret set up somewhere close. And this will be the first kill of the match. Okay, 3v1 now. Let's see what the generators... Not much on that. Oh, they barely got much progress done. Nightlight plays this carefully. He can get more pressure on these survivors. Okay, Angel should be able to finish that generator. Does find Lusty. It was a big mind game there. Okay, that's gonna be the third generator popping now. Chase is going to be on Nini. Does get the tail hit. Nini pushing away. Going to need to get to a turret quickly. But does have main to work with. We know that window fault. Still W keying. Nightlight needs to get it down quickly. Oh, nice fake. Let's make it to the turn just in time. Ooh, these chases are lasting. Oh, Bloodlust 2. I mean, it's not enough. He's gonna have to Bloodlust here. He decided to leave away after 2. But they're doubling up. That's gonna be the 4th generator popping. Okay, Lusty might be going down. He does. Did Lusty have balance by chance? Oh my goodness, if Lusty could have got that, that would have been honestly insane. Extra 3 points there. Be the first hook on Lusty. Oh, nice fake from Nini. Now he knows that they're working on the generator. He can pressure. He needs to make a decision. He could have probably went up for the pop. He wants to secure that second hook state. Is it enough? Yep, he does secure it. Ooh, and eruption comes up on that generator. Even putting it down even more. He should be able to get the hook and be able to go right back to the gen. If he does, if he's able to make it there and gets that pop goes the weasel value, it's game over. Oh, and he got the pain res. Okay, that was Nini just did first hook, my bad. This is interesting. They're going for the reset right now. That means 100% Nini's. He's definitely gonna hit second state. This is gonna be such a hard save. It's such a hard save. I don't think they're gonna be able to. This might secure it here. Maybe seeing the chase coming from Lusty. Okay, we finally seen Lusty getting on another generator, and Angel's just trying to not get caught. Being the fresh hook. I wonder if that would make a difference. Ooh, the score is 32, so. I feel like if he finds Lusty, yeah, they know that Angels can't get caught. That's because if Angels gets caught and he camps it, because right now the score is 32 to 38. Oh wait, right? Yeah. And that's what it's exactly what it's looking like. Angels just doesn't need to get caught. That's all that matters. I think Nightlight knows that, and this is going to be a cat and mouse game. He just needs to get him down so that he can go look for Angels. Wait, he got caught. No, he didn't. I don't think Nightlight knows that. Oh, Nightlight does know. What am I talking about, guys? I need to be fired. Oh my goodness, that was the difference between if he was gonna win the set or not. Oh my goodness, man. If Angels would have escaped, they would have won that set, but it doesn't go down like that. Yep, so Cynic is gonna lose this set. GG's, guys. We appreciate everybody coming here. That's going to be a 3-0. If you guys are watching, make sure you guys do follow. We are looking for new staff members, so if you guys are interested, we accept anybody who fills out the staff application. We're willing to teach anybody. So if you guys want to be a part of something awesome and help us build up this amazing league and make it better, we do appreciate anybody. !YT and Discord. And like we said, make sure to follow, and we appreciate everybody showing up.